Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon. Or in my case, Yakuza like a guy who probably isn't planning these battles out very skillfully and certainly isn't saving when he should be. But I'm the mysterious JG. Can't take that away from me. I mean, you can. You could, like, falsely claim you had the name first and get Google to block my channel. Please don't do that. Let's continue the story. I cannot overstate how much I'm looking forward to getting that fourth party member. Because I've seen a little bit, tiny bits and pieces of later story than this via the magic of Lethal Feline. And she seems like she's actually going to bring something. Not just gameplay perspective, but like having a girl walking around with these four guys will be amusing. Look.
Hand it over already.
That guy's a tough
What's going on?
Yakuza.
I'm saying hand over the baby formula.
Ooh.
You looking to lose some teeth?
No, please! My baby's waiting for me!
My
Like I
baby
give a
takes
shit. Just buy the little
morning
snot
break.
more. We need that formula right now.
Also, if you got a plunger,
This is absurd. Why would the Yakuza need baby formula?
You're shaking the guy down for baby formula.
baby don't cry.
I don't know what the hell's going on here, but he looks like he might need some help.
Let me get involved because it's what I do. Yeah, it's how we gotta help
Alright,
out.
guess I'll give him a hand.
We gotta help out. It's Dragon Quest, bitches.
Hey, not sure what the deal is over here? That formula's his, right?
Huh? Who the hell are you? You his buddy or something?
Yep.
Nah, never met the guy. Just passing through.
Someone's always got to poke their nose into this shit.
That's why we need the baby
Okay,
formula.
fine.
Just
We'll take it
make it
by
more solid.
force.
Oh, yeah, we passed by. This is like to say either they're repeating our work or we already walked by this particular anime-ish themed sexy zone. Alright, let's go all out. I'm thinking this guy's not meant to be a challenge, but we'll go all out. What? I just switched controllers. This thing came off my charger. Is my charger not working? Because it's the various lights indicate that it's working or flashing. Fuck, man. Alright, whatever. I bought that thing fairly recently too. I think I just got. I guess the batteries are those ones that like the amount of charge they can hold reduces over time, and I just need to go out and buy some new PS controllers as I wait for the PS5 to come out. Why do they keep switching from voice acted to not voice acted for like the second half of this? If you're not glad that's over. Yo.
Hi.
Thank you. You're very kind. He said hi. To think you'd even sniffle sob. I didn't sniffle sob. Hey, what's wrong? Don't go crying on me. Sorry for breaking down like that. I'm weak, man, so that explains some of it. It's been a while since someone's been so kind to me, so it really hit home. Now don't sweat. I'm Kasuga. I'm a tennis instructor. Masato Oshima is my name, though some people like to call me Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you for saving me. Pleased to meet you. Thank you. Wasn't about to leave you hanging. There's an episode of Sailor Stars because I watched all of Sailor Moon dubbed and eventually was like, fuck it, I'll check out the last undubbed season because I've seen everything else. And it featured an episode where the Sailor Scouts are interested in learning English, and Sailor Jupiter at one point says to someone, pleased to meet you, thank you. Actually, that might have been one of the others. I think Sailor Jupiter said something like, yeah, somebody said hello to her and she just said like, thank you very much. So, but pleased to meet you, thank you, that's not me just being a racist asshole. That's like a very specific delivery in a specific anime I saw. That is also the source of the line that I don't think I've used yet, but I also like to throw in for English, which is the guy who was supposed to be the fluent English speaker saying, welcome to my home party. I'd like to give you a little something as thanks. My voice could probably change, by the way. But all I have is this baby formula. Like if I gave this to you after you fought to defend it, that would be dumb. Mm-hmm. Let's do that. Baby formula. Thank that for your kid? Yes, I'm a newly minted father of a son. Oh, he's a cute little guy, too. I mean, not Baby Bronco cute, but, you know. But there's all sorts of things you need when you have a kid, and I figured I should start saving up for the future. The future, Conan? I'd like to buy him his own plush monster truck doll someday. So I've decided been working my butt. It's actually a body pillow day and night. But they don't really have body pillows in Japan. It's not really a Japanese thing, body pillows, you know. Yeah, well, I'm single, so I don't know much about all that. But don't overwork yourself. Work don't do you much good if you're dead. Well, yeah, but it might help my son. What the fuck, man? What kind of Japanese guy are you? You don't want to work yourself to death? Kind of you to say so, Katsuka-san. My wife would never say something like that. Oh, boy. Your wife? Nothing you said implied that you had a wife. Yes, she's been pretty cold to me lately. I'll come home for a long shift, and she won't even say hi. Well, you have to ask her a yes-no question, where she has no option to say EA. She used to be so sweet to me. She even did all the cooking and cleaning and what have you. But lately she's been having me do the housework. It's almost like having destroyed her body so that she could produce a child that she possibly didn't want. This led to a decrease in her willingness to do housework. I'll tell her I'm really tired from work, but all I get is that you have no idea how hard it is to raise a child. Well, she's not wrong, dude. She's always blowing a fuse. I wish she would be blowing my fuse. Sexy joke. ... Give me that baby voice. I'm giving it back to that Yakuza guy. So I don't understand. We should be in sync when it comes to our kid, right? Well, I don't know. You want to sync up your monthly... Never mind. I just want my son to be happy. And my wife to do my housework. Sounds like he could use some advice. Maybe I'll get homeless guy to come over here. Or a cop who likes prostitutes. How about getting some rest, have a heart-to-heart with your wife, divorce her? I should really consider having a FAQ open for these things, but, I mean, it doesn't seem like the game really breaks any of these quests. And I think the obvious right answer, particularly when you don't know the woman, it could be terrible advice, but, what sounds like generically good advice is have a heart-to-heart. Hey, it's important to work hard. Hey, has your wife ever said she wants you to do that? Well, when she talks about how hard she works, it's kind of implied, asshole. Huh? No, I guess I've never asked. Still, you've got to have money, right? Are you dry humping that baby formula? What the fuck is you... Yeah, of course. Imagine having a baby's pretty tough. I mean, his whole future is in your hands. You can't even understand what you're saying yet. Oh, no, I have baby Stewie from, that show. Sure, work can be tough. But it's true, work can be tough, but there's some kind of emotional struggle going on, too. Emotional struggle? I'm not familiar with these words. Yeah, being a parent's a huge responsibility. Shouldering that responsibility by yourself is probably a lot. That's why my mother left me to be raised by the other whores of my soapland of birth, which is literally the backstory of this guy, which... I'm sure you'd want someone who will listen. Safe to say your wife wants that from you. We are now indifferent. Just like how you came to me for your advice yourself. I didn't really come to you. You prevented me from being mugged, which is cool and all, but you're really something, Kasuga-san. For a single guy, you sure know a lot about parenting. Yeah, well, I never had parents. I was born in a massage parlor, so I was raised by the staff there. Well, that would explain what you know about parenting. Anyway, I'm going to ignore your advice now that I know that. As I got older, I learned about all the people who took care of me. You know, changing my diapers or whatever. Maybe it's thanks to them that I decided they didn't deserve a plunger. Is that right? You've been born in a massage parlor. I guess people can come from just about anywhere. Ooh, yeah. Even my sad, weak-willed loins. Do you face my wife, though? Or just the thought alone scares me? Yeah, I used to find it kind of hot, but now... You hear that? Could it be? It's coming from in here. You think it's just like you, Katsuka-san? There's no way. Birthing a child in a place without the proper care is dangerous. It's just a baby. If somebody brought their baby with them into a retail establishment, you don't assume that they were born there. We should step in and help. Sure, but what the hell are we going to do besides get in the way? Good point. We're going to have some kind of baby formula distribution minigame. Oh, I know. Let's make this baby formula and bring it to them. We don't know if the baby can drink their mother's milk yet. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Let's assume that the baby can't drink its mother's milk, even though it's going to turn out it's like a fucking toy baby with realistic crying or some shit. Anyway, but that means we're going to need some hot water. Oh, and a lot of water. And once the water cools off, Lou might be able to help wash the baby. Think you can handle the water, Kasuga-san? Think you want to get back to your family, weak-willed man? As for me, I think there were some towers left over in my work, so I'll grab those. Towels, not towers. Where am I supposed to get hot water? Let's meet up back here. I'm leaving it to you, Kasuga-san. I'm assuming I can do like 20 to 60 hours of gameplay and still meet this guy with hot water whenever. Feel like I got the short end of the stick here. Okay, hot water, right. Could try a cafe. Well, if it's a maid cafe, that's something I'm fully expecting the game to explore. Yeah, let's assume I can revisit this like 800 hours later and the game won't care. And save our game. I keep fat thumbing, that's technically the button that should be getting me to the save menu. Oh, I'm into this. I'm having a good time, but I really do need to like hit this. I don't think I can get like a full weekend's worth of videos in this session. Beck.
You charge 5 million yen just to start a lease?
And then it's 500K every month? Even on soapland wages, how the hell can she afford that?
Oh, she can.
Take a look at this. They've got a program called the Excellent Course.
Oh, it increases all your core stats when you complete the 5-question test.
20 million? Then $1 million a month? What in the actual fuck?
So much better a phrase. Like, I say what the fuck in the real world. What in the actual fuck, if you can find a moment where it's not contrived, beautiful phrase. Love it.
I hope that's one good VIP room.
Don't tell me her dad's enrolled in the Excellent Course.
I can't imagine he is.
Oh, I could see Nanoha signing him up for the most expensive option. She'd totally do that. Her
She's kind of
father
dumb.
is the only family she has. He's the reason she got a job at a big corporation. And he's the reason she works for me now. He raised her all by himself. He means everything to her.
Makes her easy
It
for me to
doesn't surprise
exploit.
me at all that she'd pay any price to
Getting
keep
a little
him
distracted by
comfortable.
the photos on the
I
right
mean,
there.
I knew she put him somewhere expensive, but this is just crazy. No matter how much you love someone, you've got to set some boundaries.
And I love all of my whores that I
Starting to
choose
think
only
this
from the
was never
exploitable.
about a guy she was dating. You wanted us to investigate her because you were worried about her. Am I right?
No, but if that's what you'd like to believe, sure.
Yes, I was worried. I worry about all my employees.
And a change in
Once they
circumstance that
clock out,
prevents them from
I
giving
can't
me
help
money.
them. But I hate that. Especially the girls who have such troubled pasts.
And
You never know
firm
if they're
breasts.
doing okay or not. That's why I'm strict about how much time they take off. I worry.
Yeah, that's great.
So you have a good reason to keep them working so much.
Guys, come the fuck on. I think you called it right the first time. He's already told us openly that he likes to find girls who have some kind of weakness that he can exploit. Girls who are likely to stick around because they don't have other options. He has now found a weakness to exploit in you guys, which is your willingness to believe that he's actually the most caring dude in the history of the world. So, come on, guys. The truth could lie somewhere in between the two impressions, but, like, yeah, Saint Douchebag, the Soapland operator guy who hires people to stalk his girls when they are not on duty. Come on, game. I mean, what the actual fuck?
Here I thought you were just a huge asshole.
But you're actually a tight asshole.
I guess you can stop your investigation now.
No, we can't.
She might
Come
be
on.
putting herself in danger. But if she's doing it for her dad,
I hope she
I
dies.
really have no right to interfere. It's her life.
You have no right to interfere if it isn't her dad, fuckwad.
In any case, I don't think she's seeing anyone on the side.
She likes to be on top, not the
I
side.
mean, when we saw her today, she looked miserable.
Although she is known to say, "Ride me sideways, that was another one."
She was definitely telling you the truth when she said she wasn't feeling good.
One of those Roddy doing.
My guess is she's suffering from a ton of stress.
From work?
Oh, I think it's something else.
I do hope we get to help this character out. Yeah, we're going to. It's fucking Dragon Quest with Yakuza. But, though, the fact that this guy is suddenly a goddamn hero is a little annoying.
I'm sure of that. It doesn't make any sense.
He's your mystery benefactor.
Wouldn't
He's
be
actually
allowed to see
DDP.
him. And you guys saw her pay $2 million to a rep from the home?
Well, we heard
that
it.
wasn't the entire bill. Maybe she still owes them money.
He actually
Until she
said
pays,
that's $3 million
we'll
more
let her
you
see
owe me,
her
I
dad.
think. It might have been
That's
$5 million
fucked
more.
up.
But it
That's some
might be
bullshit
true.
right there, man.
Nationwide, more than 1 out of every 5 people is elderly.
That's
There are lots of crooked businesses trying to cash in on that.
that's
Even
like
if
an
establishment
actual real
looks
thing.
legit on the surface, you never know what might be lurking underneath.
I mean,
I think I know what
demographics and
happened.
aging is a problem
They
in various
accepted her
countries,
dad,
but
told
Japan,
her she could pay the
that's
entry fee
that's
in
the real thing.
installments.
They have like
And
a
then once he moved
particularly
in, they wouldn't let her see him until she
problematic
paid it off in full.
demographics as far
Like,
as
all
elder
that
care
shit,
cost.
just to get her to pay it off.
Japan's the country that invented robot dogs. Well, the express reasoning given in some cases being that they can provide companionship to the elderly. And I remember a TED Talk on that where the person just like introduced the idea of robot dogs for the elderly with this really cheery, small-full disposition. I was like, you guys think that's cool? You guys think that's good? I think it's the most terrifying fucking thing I've ever heard. Because they're fobbing off old people with a fucking robot dog and no human contact so they can pretend another living being. It's not even a dog. It's a robot dog. And I am never finishing this LP if I don't stop pausing and going into the sides.
Off quicker. They don't care what she has to do to earn it. They
She
just
works
want
hard
their
for the money,
as soon as possible.
but they do not treat her right.
So cruel.
Not like me, so
Plenty of
landowner.
bastards in the world who do it without a second thought.
Do
No
it to
wonder
the
her health is
satisfaction.
bad. Who could deal with that kind of
He's
pressure?
suddenly our fourth party member.
By taking time off,
I guess we don't get a girl to join our party. It's going to be Soapland Operator. He'll be our white mage, pure of
At
spirit.
that rate, she'll never get to see her dad.
And there's another thing that could happen that's even worse.
Her dad could
What's
die.
that? Depending on what the contract says, if she misses a payment,
They could
kick
carve him
her
up and
dad
serve him
out
for dinner to the other
and return
guests.
any of her money.
After she's been working herself to the bone just to pay them,
Working on other
Honestly,
people's bones
who
to
the hell
catch her
knows if they're
drift.
really providing good care in that place. Hardly anyone's allowed inside, so there's no oversight. That sounds to me like they can do whatever they damn well please.
Not really objecting to the idea that this game is pointing to elder care as an industry with some shady shit going on. It is amusing that it's happening in a game that has also shown us the bright and bubbly side of prostitution.
Even to the residents who are paid up.
I don't understand how they get away with this shit.
It's not clean and tidy like sex work. What are we getting paid by this guy anyway? Because whatever it is, I need to go out and lose half of it to a bunch of thugs on the street. Or spend it all on Pound Town or whatever they were called.
None of us needs to understand it. All that matters is saving Nanoha's dad.
You're our employer, man.
Boss, we can't save him. There's no way. Sure, we all want to, but... I mean, they won't even let the guy's own daughter in. The place is pretty much on lockdown. I just don't see a way around that.
Well, your new fourth party member can help.
I think I see a way around it.
What?
Boss, you okay with us working a second job?
Huh?
Uh-huh. I'm okay
The
with
three
it.
of us could work at Sunlight Castle for a bit.
How?
You want to infiltrate the place by getting jobs there?
Yeah, pretty much.
How do we get them to hire us?
Yeah.
Well, we're sort of buddies with that guy Kambe over at Hello Work.
Well, at least he has a character name, and he didn't try to tell us that we had to keep our catheter in until July. Wait, that literally didn't happen in this game.
I think we can do this. We can save Nanoha's father.
We, the four of us, as a party, with me as the new main character. Go to Hello Work. So, my top secret source, who's Lethal Feline, didn't tell me exactly how long this quest would be. But yeah, this current Just checking on, if there's any updates on the quest, not looking at any of the DeviantArt that's up there. DeviantArt, like not specifically that website, you know what I'm trying to sure. Yeah, let's just run. Hope we don't get into combat, and if we do, just whatever. Good deal. Nani mitenda ya? Let's speak English, Welcome to my home party. Welcome to my home party. We are two wild and crazy guys. Let's just spread the offensiveness around here a little bit. Steve Martin, was it Martin Short and Steve Martin? I don't remember who the other wild and crazy guy was, but we're kind of making fun of a nondescript, not specific, non-specified European country. You guys got some decent treasure over here yet? There you go, 10 yen. Yeah. That's going to be a 5 yen profit the next time I lose all my money because I'm a dumbass. Have fun. Gotta make sure we find the right person to talk to. Don't talk to that lady on the left. She's a business. So here's the deal. We'd like to get a job at a company that we are going to infiltrate and then betray. It doesn't matter if you want to work there. I can't just invent jobs. I should be able to. With my new dark side powers, I'll be strong enough to. Then we can rule the universe together, Padme. Especially not Sunlight Castle. That's a fancy retirement home with best-in-class staff. You mean they don't want a homeless guy in Yakuza and Airport DMV Cup? Air Force DMV Cup. They wouldn't even post openings through Hello Work. They prefer Konnichiwa work. That's just how authentically Asian they are. So, saying you can't get a job, sir? Yes. Sorry, but no.
Damn.
Well, I can't get you directly employed by Sunlight Castle, but there might be a way at contractors. Contractors? You know, like the way Donald Trump illegally paid his daughter as a consultant even though she was actually a salaried employee violating IRS tax principles? That kind of thing.
So,
Their full-time staff doesn't do a lot of the menial jobs. They prefer bums, ex-Air Force cops, and people like you for that. Caretakers are employees. But they go through a temp agency for the rest. It's an agency exclusively for caretakers. It's called Hello Menial Work.
Wow.
So if I can get on that list, I'll be able to get into Sunlight Castle. Not even contractors are going to get in if they have all of zero experience. Yep, time to switch to, oh god, I can't remember the name of the game now. Yeah, the game Lethal and Grimmath and I fairly recently played. No Time to Rest, I guess it was called. It's time for that game. So I just made a reference to another game with no actual joke or clever twists. Just, I might as well be saying, hey, that guy's wearing glasses. I saw someone wearing glasses in a movie the other day. That's the level of commentary I'm providing at this point. I really need to probably just go to bed. The rules out of Kazuka-kun, of course. Adachi-san, too. That rules out. Unless you're hiding caretaker work. Man, you don't get my hopes up like that. I mean, don't get my hopes up like that. I talk like a guru when JG voices me. But, Namba-san, you have potential.
Huh?
Huh? Huh? Me? Oh, man, I was a caretaker for a while on Shadow Moses Island. Why him? Why him all the time? Nanda-san, your resume says you're an ex-nurse. That's the kind of experience they look for. Can we leave out that part about how I got fired for selling hospital drugs on the street? Because probably not into that. You could get into Sunlight Castle pretty easily. Because the nursing staff there is all super crooked, obviously. Nice. No doubt about it. Itachi-san used to be with the police. Then how about this? Hey, you got an idea? If you could leverage your police experience, a security guard post might be a shoe-in. I can introduce you to the company that runs Sunlight Castle Security.
Yeah.
Yeah, security's right up my alley. I got this. Long ago I decided I wanted a job where I didn't have to do anything, but there might be some possibility I could threaten people. Wait a sec, I'm the only one left in the cold. There's gotta be an agency for me too. Surely they must have some kind of contracted Yakuza. Kasuga-san, you're an ex-Yakuza, so... Yakuza in retirement homes, well... Oh, what about this? You could fly to become secret Korean. And 30-minute cinema scene. Yeah, I need to try to get to bed. I think I've cut it down to the point where I can only rely on an hour plus, not necessarily 3 hours of staring at the wall before I would finally fall asleep. You could,
Sonny, don't recall seeing you
you could be the guy who goes in there and
Are
just
you
chats up
new?
the ladies.
Yeah, I'm from a temp agency. Name's Namba.
How
Namba, you
nice
smell
to
like
have a new
piss.
doctor. Wonderful.
I'm a nurse,
Actually, I'm a nursing
Okay.
assistant. And just temporarily.
Eventually it'll
You
become a
say you
doctor.
do physical therapy? Sounds fun.
Didn't actually say that.
Listen, Granny, let me ask you. There's a guy living here named Makoto. You know him by any chance? He's pretty old. Has a daughter.
Oh, what time are we having breakfast?
Well, it's already past noon.
Oh, here is fine. Thank you, officer.
And then she immediately tells them about
Hey,
his
did you find anything out?
questions and how he's clue
I
trigger.
haven't seen any guys who were likely to be Nanoha's dad.
Most of
I
them are
gotta
women.
say, the care in this place actually seems pretty damn good.
Apparently they're doing
There's
some
plenty
real
of
kinky
staff.
shit for these ladies.
Medical equipment is top notch.
They've got a security
Especially with the pounding
system
machine.
and guards, too. They ain't skimping on safety.
How many times do I have to tell you? I want these toilets so clean you'd let your mother drink out of them.
Well, she's a whore and she may be
Put some
dead.
elbow grease into it, for goodness sake. Stop slacking off.
Womp, womp, womp,
Why
womp.
am I the only one on toilet duty?
Well, yeah, that
Why do you
Mexican
think?
last night.
Well, you're not qualified to do anything else.
Did you find her dad?
You shouldn't have gotten the college degree before your
not
work
even a
experience, you fool.
You find anything?
The only thing I've seen all morning is toilets. That woman's a slave driver.
Oh, she's into toilet
Your
slaves, huh?
dad's in a special room for the
Maybe
excellent
that girl will
course
learn about
residents.
SM clubs soon enough.
Oh yeah, that crazy expensive program.
Doubtful. I found out more about that program. It has super strict requirements. I don't think she would have met them. For example, you have to do a bunch of interviews to qualify.
And you have to pay them a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they ask, but I bet it's all about your family and social standing.
Well,
Rumor has it,
they might
the
be.
program only lets in big shots from the financial sector.
You know, it's possible you're misjudging, and they're actually conducting more of a Scientology-style audit where they just collect information they can use to blackmail you later. Note, Serious JG has no direct knowledge of the activities of the Scientologists and is reporting rumors he has heard that are almost certainly true.
So, even if she had the money, I don't think she would pass the interviews.
And even if she passed the interviews, I don't
Still,
think she would have the
none
money.
of us
And
have
even if she
seen
had
this
the money, I
special
don't
room
think she'd...
yet, right?
No. because
Jesus,
how
this
are we
video's
supposed to
already
do
over.
that?
Game's got a lot of
Obviously, they're
talking
gonna have their
scenes.
best security on the excellent course residents. I heard only full-time staff are allowed to work with that clientele.
Because they're the
But where
hosts.
the hell are those residents?
They're the ones
at?
who could actually reveal
Top
this
floor.
place is evil,
Get up
man.
there.
If you could talk to
You
them.
need one of the full-timers key cards.
Keycard 8, huh?
Hey! Quit chatting and get back to work!
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
So we will have a female party member fighting in this game, but up to this point we have not actually hit any women in the face with barbed wire baseball bats. She'd be a good candidate to start with. If we're going to,
Take up a whole day, did you?
So.
well, the concept wasn't
What you need in a
illogical to
place
me.
this big. You're gonna have to pick up the pace tomorrow.
Or I will have you killed. Going down, Mr. Ichiban?
We still need to do the top floor.
Why
don't
am I
we?
suddenly hungry for
That
7?
floor is for excellent course residents. It's off limits to us contractors.
They clean their own toilets up there. Dr. Evil guy. So,
Oh, damn it. I think I forgot something in the bathroom. Mind if I go get it?
Fine, but get it together. You're a mess.
I don't know if you're toilet cleaning
I'm so
material.
sorry. You can go on ahead and I'll catch up, ma'am.
Yeah, just hurry up.
Shuffle the fuck up. I really don't want to stop playing right now, but I'm cognizant enough to know that my commentary is getting more and more into just random nonsense and not necessarily entertaining random nonsense. And it don't feel like we're 30 minutes away from this resolving. If there's like, with the level of plot scenes we had just to get into the building where evil shit's going down, I don't know that we were getting clear of this place in 30 to 60 minutes. Yeah. It's pretty clear this is like some fucking 1984. I don't remember the room number in the Ministry of Love, but I believe, I'm not a betting man, but between you and me, folks, I think she's going to get her head stuck in a cage full of rats. We'll find out if I'm right next time. Mysterious TG, thanks for watching. Looking forward to old lady being tortured with rats. Bye-bye.